What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Inspiring All Minds podcast. I am your host, Candace Chantel. And as you guys all know, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If there's any questions, any topics, whatever it is you want me to discuss, talk about, please send them to my Instagram. The link will be in the description box below. Today's topic will be something that not many females want to discuss, but guess what? I'm going to do it today. And this will be in my opinion. Before anyone comes at me, this is personally my opinion. So this is how I feel about the topic. This is how I look at the topic personally. The topic today would be, should men always pay? And in many cases, this is a topic that we do not want to discuss. Before we get into this topic, I just want to know, how's everyone's mental? How's your health? Is everyone okay? Because that's a question that many times asked. So I want to know how, if you come across this video, if you're okay, that's good. If you're not, I hope you get better. Now, the topic that is at hand, should men always pay? And as you can see, this topic has been blowing up on social media. Whether it's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you have seen this topic at, you know that it is trending. Because of birthday dinners or get-togethers or whatever it is, it's trending. I'm going to speak a little bit on it, and I'm going to give my opinion on it because some of us are different. Some of us think different. Some of us feel different about the topic. But again, before we get all the way into this topic, this is my opinion on the topic. This is something that I stand on. This is something that I have no problem doing. So, should men always pay? I don't think so. My answer to that question would be no. I do not believe men should always pay or have to always pay. In many cases, a man will choose to pay. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that he's not going to pay, but in certain cases he may not have it. Would you step in when he don't have it is the question. Because at some point he may not have it. At some point he may feel like, I can't do it. So should a man always pay? I don't believe it. That's whether it's on a date, whether we're going out, whether we're buying groceries, stuff for the house. I do not believe a man should have to always pay. That is my opinion. Again, you guys, I'm going to make sure that I let you know, guys know that is a disclaimer. This is in my opinion. I don't believe a man is obligated to pay for everything. If you are married, your husband does not have to pay for everything. I see people say, oh, I'm not doing 50-50. What's wrong with 50-50? I'm not saying that you have to pay for everything, but what's wrong with 50-50? Because I am willing to pay for whatever my husband cannot. Whether it's a bill, whether it's food for the house, whatever it is, I will pay for anything. And if he's paying the bills, I'm buying the food, I'm buying the necessities for the house. Regardless, if we're on the same account, I'm still sneaking and using my personal account. Just saying. But I don't see the reason why a man should have to pay for everything. And I've also seen the topic of a man paying a bill for a birthday that's not a man paying a bill as a gift for whether it's birthdays, Christmases, anniversaries, whatever it is, that's not acceptable. For me, it is. If you want to take care of a bill for a gift, please do so. Please do so. I would be happy to know that that's one bill paid. Everything is not about material things. That's where I look at it from. I am at a point now where you don't have to buy all the material things. Yes, it's nice to have. I'm not saying that, but sometimes it is okay to just take care of home first. Make sure bills are paid. Make sure the refrigerators are stocked. Make sure the smaller things are done, and then we can worry about material things later. I can go with giving me what I need versus what I want. And that is categories that we have to figure out. What is my wants and what are my needs? Wants for me would be clothes and stuff like that. You need clothes, but if you're just randomly buying clothes, that if you could have paid a bill, because we all know we have clothes. That's never an option. But if it's down to either buying me a new watch, let's put it like that. I'm gonna do it that way. Buying me a watch versus buying, let's say, shoes. You need shoes. You can't, if you don't have shoes, you need them. That watch, I can tell time from my phone. I have a phone. I don't need that watch, but I need those shoes. Or either paying to go to a fancy restaurant knowing the light bill needs to be paid. Pay the light bill. We could cook at home. So no, I don't feel like he should be obligated to pay for everything. And in most cases, the biggest topic that is coming up, should he be obligated to pay for everybody's food when you're out to eat? No. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why I feel like you shouldn't. Because when it comes to someone else paying, we tend to go overboard. We tend to want to order everything in sight because it's not our money. And I look at any situation, even if somebody has agreed, okay, I'm paying for the whole bill. If this is not something that I would do with my own money, I don't feel the need to do it with someone else's money. So if I know if I'm paying for it and I'm only going to eat one plate and drink one something because I am paying for it, when someone else is paying, I am not going to order 3 meals and 15 drinks and then have something to go. That's out of it. That's not something I'm going to do. That's not something I'm going to stand for. Because then it seems like I'm more greedy. I'm gonna say greedy, because that is not something that I needed to do. If it was my money, I'm going to only buy this one meal with something to drink. But because I feel the need that, oh, someone else is paying for it, let me order these 2 meals, and then, oh, that drink right there looks so pleasing. Let me get that too. Plus this one here. Why? I'm just greedy now. I'm doing that because someone else is paying for it. I'm doing that because it's not coming out of my pocket. It's not taken away from my funds. And I refuse to stand for that. And if you're going to a gathering and you don't know whether or not someone is paying for the full meal, prepare yourself in advance. I never go anywhere. I don't care if I was told, oh, we're paying for everything. I still have money on me. I'm still going to have my card. I'm going to have cash. I'm going to have something to cover myself if I need to. I've been out plenty of times where rules wasn't established before, and that could be a concept. We don't establish the rules before we go somewhere. We are solely thinking on, oh, I'm going to eat. When we could question it, hey, is this something that somebody's paying for? Hey, do I need to bring cash? That's one of the main, I think communication is one of the biggest problems when it comes to these dinners and things. I don't think everything is communicated properly. If we know that, okay, you're expecting somebody at the table, the man preferably, if we're thinking, okay, the man at the table is going to pay for everyone's meal, that is something that should have been discussed before the dinner. And I'm not talking about the day of the dinner, because I'm pretty sure everyone had enough time to know on this date we're having a dinner. Everyone is invited. So it should have been discussed the same time you were discussing the invites, where we're going. Will there be someone paying for everybody, or is everybody paying separately? Before I go anywhere, I know what's going on, what are the plans, what are the attire, what I need to know. And I think we're not communicating that because we feel in our head that this is something the man should do regardless. That's the same way it is when it comes to relationship. Oh, the man should do this, the man should do that. I believe that we should all do it. It's okay for him to buy you on these days, but on other days, oh well, you're the man. I don't believe in that. Some may call me crazy. I don't. It's back and forth. If he buys something, I'm buying something. I don't feel like I don't feel obligated that I don't have to. Because if we're in a relationship, if I'm married, I'm definitely splitting this. Whether it's bills, whether it's the stuff for the house, the necessities, whatever it is, we're splitting it because this is our home. These are our bills. This is the food we are going to eat. These are the necessities that we need. In all of those sentences, it was we, us. You can't say this is the food he's going to eat. These lights are his problem because you turn them off, then it's your problem. Let's be honest. We're thinking about it. This is something we're building together. So at the same time, we are going to build, we are going to take care of everything. So, no, I don't feel that a man should be obligated to have to pay for everything. And in many cases, when you're going out to eat, if it's a friends, family, whatever it is, if everyone is going, I feel like everyone should be willing to put in the work, be willing to pay for what you order. If you feel like you shouldn't, then I think there's some reevaluations need to go on. And I'm not getting mad if we get to a table and someone decide, oh, I'm not paying for everybody. Because I sat here and I ordered it, I ate it, I drank it. Whatever it was, I did it. So I'm not mad because someone say I'm not paying for it. Because I'm going to pay for it myself. I will offer to pay for it even if someone else is paying. Hey, do you want me to pay for mine? I had this, I will pay for it. Do you want me to cash app it? Do you want me to those are normal questions that could be asked. It's not like it's something that we can't ask. It's not like it's something that we can't do. I believe in paying for myself. I prefer to pay for myself. And once I get in a relationship, it'll be okay if my husband, once I'm married, if my husband decides we're going out to eat with friends, I'm paying for your meal. That's understandable. He's my husband. But he's not obligated to pay for everyone that is sitting around that table. Because at the end of the day, he's spending all of this. We still have stuff at home we have to take care of. You didn't come out of nothing, so you're not worried about this, that, and the third. We still have bills that are gonna have to be paid. We still have this, and we didn't sit here at this table, and the bill is $700, and we've had one plate apiece and something to drink. So my best tip for it is if you're going out to eat and you feel like a man is obligated to pay, he is not, for starters. And it shouldn't be no bashing a man because he chooses not to pay for it. It shouldn't be talking down on a man because he chooses not to pay for it. Because if in that instant you choose to bash a man because he chooses not to, I feel like I'm not obligated to be around it. We will leave after I defend him, of course. Because if he's my husband, I'm defending him before I leave and let you know it's not cool. Because if it was the table was turned and that was your husband sitting at the table and everybody was telling him he needs to pay, you would feel some type of way because now it's taking money out your pocket. It's taking food out of your house. But because it's not affecting your household, you do not feel that you're obligated to say, hey, it's okay, we're willing to pay for our own. If you feel any other type of way on this topic, please feel free to let me know. I have no problem discussing it. I will answer any questions. But me, I don't feel that. And I will dive more into this topic because I have some people that will be coming onto this podcast so we can dive deeper. That's why I'm not doing a long video on this today. We're going to do a short video, but a good video to let you guys know I don't. But we will dive more into it once I have other people on here because this topic and the next topic of these places where we will not go on first dates, that's the next topic. Be ready for next week's episode because I will be diving into these topics or these locations that we are not going. I will be diving into that next week. So next week, be on the lookout for the places that we will not go, and I'm gonna tell you which ones on that list that I will not go, that I will go. You will just have to stay tuned to see where, when, and how. Peace, love, and blessings.